Hello everyone. Today we'll be designing a bookmark. This is a request from my daughter for her friend. So I thought first let me just draw it out because I'm doing this particular design for the first time and I'm working with 14 gauge bare copper wire. I know you must be thinking it is very thick and and just because you see me moving casually as you go through the video, you will see that I'm twisting it and turning it. No, that comes from a lot of experience. So I'm just bending it based on the size I needed. You can go bigger or smaller if you want. So you see me bending this easily. No, it doesn't come without experience. So I decided I wanted a little edge on the top before I could make the R shape. So her friend's name starts with the alphabet R. So we are designing the alphabet before we can design the bookmark. And I wanted this bookmark to be able to fit or become easy to use with any books, any size, and that was the reasoning behind making this design. So you can see it's very difficult. Please understand that this designing or this moving is not easy. This is 14 gauge, and my suggestion is if you are trying any of this, please do it with a thinner wire before you can actually even try to bend a 14 gauge wire. So it's a very simple design. First I am just making the alphabet and then I am making a circle around it. So I'm just going on adjusting and adjusting till I find the size that I'm comfortable with. So it's just a basic circle. Keep adjusting however comfortable you are. We are going to be hammering it later, and also we are going to be adding a weave. So this is the turn that I'm talking about, so that it can fit any book. So you need to look at the space because that is the wire that's going to go between the pages. And at the end, and like you see, this is a single piece of wire. We are not using multiple wires. I love using a single piece and working with a single piece. Don't like a lot of different pieces. So this whole thing is just designed with a single piece of wire, and I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. Please go slow. 14 gauge wire can destroy your tools. So this thing that I'm doing is with a lot of experience, and now we are going to be hammering it. So when you're hammering it, make sure that you open it up a bit and hammer it as much as you want to flatten the outer part or the circle. I am not going to be hammering over the bends. Usually when I make an alphabet or any kind of design, I never hammer on the bends. However, thick wire or thin wire, hammering on the bends, make sure that in the long run your jewelry will break on those edges. So I just make sure that I hammer only on the straight or single piece wires. It's a slow work, but yes, it makes sure that the jewelry or the piece lasts for a long time. And you can also see that I've hammered the edges. The edges are hammered the other way to make it flat, because when it lies in a book, it needs to be flattened. So now I'm going to weave it. Here I'm taking a 24 gauge wire, and I'm just going to make sure that I weave it. Not because I feel that it's not going to last. It's just that I want it to be a little more intricate look. And because this is my daughter's friend, I thought it could be used a little roughly. So I wanted it to be more secure. So that was the thought behind getting it wrapped. I'm just putting a 2-wire weave, very simple, you can see, and I have wrapped it behind and I've tucked away the edges very safely. So make sure you do that. If you want, you can add more intricate designs. I've seen plenty adding hanging some beads around here. So yeah, you can do all those things, and this is how it looks on a book. This is the latest book I'm reading. It's very nice, Stolen Focus. and I hope you'll try this design. Thank you.